Welcome back to Fun with Fusion 360. In this video, we will design a pair of gears, apply revolute joints to them and create a motion link as well. We will also simulate the static stress between them when one of the gears is fixed. Let's start. So let's get started. We won't totally design the gear. We'll go to Tools, Add-ins, Script and Add-ins. Here you can see you'll get spur gear already. We'll double click on it and we'll say OK. We'll add one more, but let's increase the hole diameter for the second one. Let's go to the top view. Let's move them. Let's rotate it with respect to this axis. Make sure that they are not touching each other. There should be at least a little gap between both of them. Nice. Say OK. Let's create a sketch on this gear. I'll make a construction line from this point to this center. This should be 305. Even the distance was between the gears that time was 305. We'll say finished sketch. Let's make the joints now. Motion will be revolute. Revolute joint. You have rigid, you have revolute, you have slider, cylindrical, pin slot, planar and ball. We'll go with revolute and position. For the first gear, make sure that this thing, second one, you can see the animation, it's revolving around that axis. I'll say OK. I'll go to joints. Now for this one, select this one. It's revolving, I'll say OK. Go to the top view again. You can see that this is revolving, revert position. So now let's add the motion links. I'll add the motion link between these two joints, this joint as well as this joint, but the reverse, because gears will be reversed. I'll say OK. You can see that when I move this perfectly, it's perfect now. Again I'll revert back. So now let's simulate. Go to simulation. We'll be fully focusing on static stress simulation in this video. Go to my top view. Okay, let's select one. Let this be the driver, let this be the driven gear. So let's go to materials, study materials. This gear, let's make it as glass. We're just understanding simulation here, and this one as stainless steel. Okay, you can see that this is glass, this is stainless steel. Glass is not visible, so what I'll do is I'll inspect, I'll go on the toggling on, so you can see in different colors. We've done with our materials. We'll go with constraints. We'll fix this part of the gear. This face of the gear, we'll fix it. We'll say OK. We'll again constrain this face, but this will be a pin so that it can revolve. Axial and radial will be on, tangential will be off. OK. Now let's give the load. Type will be moment on this face as well as this face. Or you can even give it only one face, but I'm giving it to two here. This will be, I'll give around 20,000 Newton millimeters. That is the units here. Not too much of force. It will be 20 Newton meters. You can see that our pre-check is telling it's not yet. We can't still solve it. degree of freedom view. This is fully fixed, this is partially fixed. We need to fully fix it. So we'll do automatic contacts, generate. Automatic contacts is done. Compute the mesh. Okay, the mesh is done. So you can see our pre-check is already ticked, so that we can solve it now. So what I'll do is I'll go to manage, I'll go to local mesh control. You can see that this side, no, where the maximum tension force will be applied over these faces here. So what I'll do is I'll select these faces and make them around 1 mm, so that after solving we can see exactly this face, this face, this face, this face, this face, this face, this face. I'll say OK. So now our pre-check is also done. The study setup is all the information required. Now we'll solve it. I'll solve it on the cloud. We didn't name the file. We'll save it first. We'll put it as Gear Study of Simulation. Save. And our solution is done. You can see the actual minimum Safetrov fact is 3.4. I wanted a 4 Safetrov facty. Never mind. You can see here you have safety factor, you have stress, you have displacement, you have reaction force, strain, contact pressure. Let's animate and see. Go to safety factor, zoom in and see. You will get to know the areas where you will have the least number of Safetrov factor of safety. So this is load case 1. We'll say finish results. We'll make another load case. We'll tell it as we'll clone this load case. This will be load case 2. We'll go there. All the loads are there. We'll on gravity here. We'll see how that works out. Constraints, we'll add 2 more constraints. Let's constrain this face as well as this face. And I'll say okay. Now let's see how the solution will come out. I'll solve it on cloud. You can solve it locally or on cloud. So our solution is done. Have a factor of safety of 15. That is too much. Let's see how the stress animation. We can even compare the 2 load cases. This is load case 1. Let's make this load case 2. Go to the top view. Go to stress or displacement. Go to displacement. You can see here this is not at all displaced because fully constrained. Here we constrain only the inner face. Here we constrain the outer face as well. So only this is getting displaced. You can even put the mesh display here. You can see that we've made more meshes here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys have got a rough idea on static stress simulation. You can follow me on social networks. The links are in the description below. I will be coming up with different types of simulation in my next few videos. Do like and share if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe.